it's no longer news about what's going on in the real estate industry today, and I'm using this video to sympathize with all our investors. Either you are affected by the coastal road or you are being affected by the house demolition. But today, I want you to know what title is not. So move closer. When we're talking about title, before anything or any kind of demolition or whatever it is, before it can go on, before it can affect anyone, there must be a problem with that property. Either the title, either the building approval, either the survey. There is surely going to be an issue that someone actually saw but closed their eye to. But today, our focus is what title is not. So when we are talking about what is not a title, the first thing I will mention today is excision in progress. You see that word excision is what a title is. But you see that progress at its front, it makes it not a title. Excision, in case you don't know, is an excised land given to a family that by the government, and it's a good title. But when you say excision in progress, usually an excised land is usually recorded in a gazette, and this is a fantastic title. But when you say excision in progress, it means that land doesn't have excision yet. So it baffles me when you see some estate, some property, and you see title excision in progress. That is not a title, and I condemn that right now, because as an investor or a first-time property owner in Lagos, don't boil your hands. Don't even try. No matter how the realtor sweet talk it, don't invest in a land with such title. I know at times they'll tell you that, oh, the company, they are going to do it, they are going to do that. A lot of people have burned their hands now, most especially those that invested in the like 5 years back, 4 years back. I know you are one of them. Yes, you got property with excision in progress, but where is the property today? So please don't do that. Don't even do that. So this is to tell you that excision in progress is not a title. Don't let anyone deceive you. It's not a title. And that's why your proper due diligence comes in. Probably you saw a property that have excision. You shouldn't just believe what someone tells you. Go ahead and run your search. Get a property lawyer, not charge and bill lawyer, not BSc holder lawyer, a property lawyer that know what he or she is doing. Let the person run a search for you at Alausa, and that will help you to know whether it is excised or not. And usually, an excised land comes with a gazette number. So when the land is already excised, request for the gazette number and run your search with it. So it's fantastic that way. But excision in progress, cancel it. So another title that you will see, and which some investors have, fall victim of, is freehold. You see, this title is particular in Ekpe. Yes, you see property in Ekpe, 600,000 naira for 500 square meter. I don't understand. Okay, it's affordable, quite alright. It's cheap, quite alright. But what is the title? They told you it's freehold. Freehold is not a title. In fact, it's nothing. Because a property that is freehold, this is to tell you that either the government hasn't gotten there, it doesn't have C of O, it hasn't been registered, and anything can happen to such properties. And I want to let you know today that every location has a government surveyor. If the government hasn't gotten to a particular location now, doesn't mean they won't get there later. And that is why freehold is very risky. Except you are buying from a company that have started regularizing the property. They have started their title. But you see freehold, they tell you it's freehold. At times we all believe that freehold, the property is free from government acquisition, government encumbrances, or money wahala. That's a big lie. Just because it has free before the hold doesn't mean it's free. There's no land that is free in Nigeria. Yes, all land is owned by the government. Yes, that's just how it is. So there is need for regularization. So I will tell you, my investors, if you've gotten that before, if the company are not ready to perfect the title, go and do your title right away. Because at the end of the day, the government are coming for you. This is just the truth. The government are coming for you. So if you've gotten a property freehold and you feel relaxed, please get up right now and begin to do your title. Contact your lawyer, a property lawyer, I will say, perfect your title, do regularization. The best thing is not to even burn your hand at all. Don't get property like that. Invest in property that has a very good title. In the fight today, we have property that has C of O. We have property that the C of O is genuinely in progress, which means you can verify the C of O application. It has a C of O file number. So this is what I'm telling you today, that freehold is not a title. If you fell victim of this, I sincerely sympathize with you, because there's probability that you don't have land. And if you are a first-time property buyer, you're about to get a property and you're about to get one with the title freehold, as they say, which is not a title, please put a stop to it and get a property with a very good title. Okay, another one that is very rampant again is registered survey. You will see signboard in front of an estate, the title registered survey. Registered survey is a document, not a title. It's a document. It's not a title. It just shows the coordinates of the property, the length, the breadth, where it is. It is not a title. That doesn't guarantee that the government will come tomorrow and tell you that they want to use that property for something. And if your property has just registered survey, I tell you, you won't even be compensated. So if you are getting a property with registered survey, ask the company, what are they doing about the title? Where have they reached? Have they applied for the C of O? Have they applied for regularization? What exactly are they doing to finalize the title, to perfect the title? So that is very, very important. Registered survey, as good as the document is, it's a very good document. It's not a title. Don't let anyone deceive you. Yes, it has registered survey. You can check it in land, fine, but it doesn't have a title. So I know that I've been able to convince you that your property that has registered survey with no title, you have to go and do your title right away. Yes, pick up your phone right now. Yes, right now. Call your lawyer or you call the company. Ask them questions. What are they doing regarding the title of the property they just got? And next on my list, this one is very serious. Is what I call C of O in view or C of O in progress. As the statement is, that's how it is in progress. And this progress might not have actually even started. Probably it's still in the mind of the developer. It hasn't even gone out to the necessary parastatals that take care of documentation, which is at the secretariat for the perfection of the title. So if you are getting a property that has C of O in progress, I'll tell you that's not a title. What you should do when you get a property or you see a property that you love that has C of O in progress, after you've done your chatting, you saw that it's free, what you should do next is to ask for the file number, the C of O file number. You know what the C of O file number will do for you is this. It helps your lawyer to carry out a good search at the land review, and that you'll be able to know whether the company has applied for it, whether the necessary processes are ongoing. If you are able to verify that, then you are 50-50 safe. Yes, because it's one thing for them to start the C of O, it's another thing they see it through to the end. So a property that has C of O in view, if you want to get it, let's assume you verified it that truly they started the C of O. It should be a company that you can trust, a company you've done transaction with, or a company that is being referenced to by a reputable realtor in the industry. A realtor that knows his or her onion very well. Like some of the properties, before we bring any property out, we don't just even sell any property just because of selling sake or just because we want to get commission. No, we are a brokerage firm and we know what to stand for. We stand for integrity. So any company that doesn't have the same value that we have, you don't work with them. So you should be rest assured when you're partnering with sales properties, because you only partner with companies that are reputable, companies that have integrity, that they tell you are going to do this, they will actually do it. So this is all I will have to tell you. What we call titles at times might not be a title. So this is just to tell you that you should shine your eyes very well before you get any landed property in Lagos, most especially. You see freehold, just can't see it from your list. Registered survey is not enough, it's not a title, it's a document. And you see excision in progress, that in fact you don't have a land yet if you are getting excision in progress. So we have a lot of properties that you can key into that have fantastic title. And I'll tell you that if you already know what title isn't, then what is title? I want to say in our next video. Then you'll be getting insight of what title really is, most especially if you're an investor in Lagos State. You don't want to invest in a property that you won't be able to, in a property that you won't be able to see in the next 5, 10, in fact 20 years to come. Because at times the repercussion doesn't come in few years to come. It might be later on. It could be 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. But I can tell you, if you should buy a wrong property, the government will still come for you, whether today or tomorrow. So our number is boldly displayed on the screen. My name remains Ojela B. Hayomide from Salesville Properties. And if you are coming across our channel for the first time, do want to subscribe. Yes, I'll tell you, subscribe to this channel right away. And I'll tell you, knowing what title isn't is not enough. You have to know what title is in Nigeria, most especially in Lagos. So stay tuned with us on this channel. Turn on your bell notifications. So immediately we drop what title is, you'll be the first to see it, and you can get a full insight of what you should and you shouldn't buy in real estate. Thank you for watching this video, and God bless you.